So yesterday we were discussing about
Now you can change the slide.
so yesterday we were discussing about the food which is conducive for a yogi and the food which is not conducive. So that discussion was going on. But yesterday we did apatya. Apatya means the food which is not conducive, which he is not supposed to eat. So then we'll see next. Yes, we'll see the next one. It was not conducive, means they should not be eaten. Okay. Then and what else it should not kind of food should not be eaten. The food which are heated again and again. Sometimes we are working people, no? Morning you make and keep, and then afterwards we heat it before eating. Just before eating, we heat it. So it says that the food which is heated again and again, those kind of food should not be eaten. And the food which has too much of salt also should not be eaten. And the food which causes burning sensation, means those kind of vegetables which gives you what you call gas or acidity, they should not be eaten. Okay, so such kind of food should not be eaten. And what else is prohibited? It says that Gorakshanath says, okay, Vahti Stripati Sevanam Adu Varjanam Achare. So, yogi, what all acharan which he should follow. What else is prohibited? That Gorakshanath says, this yogi should not speak to women much. Because those days, it was very strict, right? So they have to practice in solitude. Sometimes you don't know, the mind might change anytime. The mind might get distracted. Who is that sage that Apsara came down and Vishwamitra, no? Vishwamitra, right? So it's such a big and is a advanced sage. He also got distracted, correct? So that is the reason. He says that it is very safe for these yogis to keep aloof from women. Okay? They should not talk much to women. Okay? And they should not go too much, near the fire. It increases more heat in the body. And they should not do too much of bodily exertion. Too much of traveling, walking from one place. Before, not only walking was there, right? Only walking, or at the most, this bullock cart used to be there, right? But these sages and all, they will never go in bullock cart and all. They always go walking from one place to another. So, why it is like that? Because if you do too much of exertion and walking, where is the time to do yoga? You will be so tired that you will not be able to do your sadhana. Sadhana means not like the asanas which we do. For them, it used to be very strict sadhana. Okay. So such things. So he's saying, what are all the things should be prohibited? The food which should be prohibited, he said. Then that kind of food which should be prohibited, that also he said. And then he also says that you must stay away from women. Because the mind very easily gets distracted. No? That's why. Then what kind of food is conducive then for yogi? We just told now the kind of food which is not conducive means apathya. Then which is the kind of food which is conducive? What kind of food that yogi can eat? He should eat food like uh, major grains like wheat, rice, barley, shastik. This is also a kind of rice only. Maybe it is millet. I have to find out the exact translation, kind of rice. And then corn, and then milk, ghee, sugar. In those days, sugar means that good, that good which they make out of sugar cane, that only is sugar. Okay? Sugar, butter, sugar candy, honey, dry ginger. Dry ginger means, no, salt, dry ginger. And parval. Parval, no? That like snake god, no? Lamba jo rehta hai. Snake god. Parval. Okay? Parval and such 5 kinds of vegetables. Those which comes under those categories. Okay? Then moong. Okay? Moong. Again, that is green in color. No, moong. It has got lot of prana shakti inside this moong. So what they do, they will just take it and soak it in water. And next day morning, it's fully soaked, right? So they will just eat it. Only so much. Only so much. One handful, they just eat. Okay? And pure water. Water is any day. All these kind of food are beneficial to the yogi. Okay? This kind of food. So this is called pathya and that is called apathya. So you can make this also as a topic of presentation. Okay? Pathya, apathya. So side by side, your viva portion will be ready for. So in the list, you can put pathya, apathya. See, maybe only 2 things, pathya and pathya. You can talk about it more. After looking at the meaning, you can just talk about it. And in the viva and all, you don't have a lot of time to speak. You will get only 2 minutes to speak. So what else can you speak in 2 minutes? So that this kind of food can be eaten. Yes, Divya?
And what do you mean by pure water? Because in like in 16th century or 17th century, there will be only one form of water, na? Rainwater or water from lakes and
Yes.
rivers.
Yes, yes. So that is only from there only. They will take it. They'll use a cloth or something to filter it. Some patla cloth or something to filter. Because it should not affect their sadhana. No? That is right. Their yoga sadhana will get disturbed. They'll fall sick. Right? They should not fall sick. They say it's pure. Yes. Yes, Parul?
And sugar candy?
Sugar candy is more like, वो जो palm tree से जो गुड़ बनता है ना, in Tamil we say
Panakalkandi.
Panakalkandi. Like
Okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you, ma'am.
yeah. Yes, Parul?
Ma'am, for the pathya on slide 29, 1.62, it was mentioned that early morning bath. But we usually like yogis or people in sadhana, like, during Brahma Muhurta, we are supposed to have a bath.
Yes, yes.
So why would that come under pathya? Like, I mean, something which is not.
Yes. See, there is a difference between yogis and rishi munis and sages and things like that. Now, what is this Hatha Yoga? Hatha Yoga comes under what? Tantra Yoga. Okay. So this Tantra Yoga, there is nothing They'll just, morning they'll get up. They'll be in their own world only. They'll not talk to anybody, very solitude. Their own practices they do, even without brushing the teeth. Huh? They will do their own practices. They only know their practice, that's all.
So in case for the presentation, because this question can also come up if it's there,
Yeah. No, this shloka is not asked much.
Okay.
Just whatever is prohibited, I'm just giving you a list. What all things are prohibited, but it won't
Okay.
come. And
Thank you.
fasting
I
also.
will add to this morning bath. Perhaps the writer Satwaram had thought कि early morning में बात करने से cold and cough might develop. Because the weather being very pleasant. This can be one of the reasons. We don't know.
Okay. Thank you.
Morning bath and fasting. Too much fasting also they should not do because they are doing so much of sadhana. No, it creates a lot of heat in the body. These kind of tantra sadhanas and all that, they create a lot of heat in the body. So they should not do that much fasting.
Thank you.
So patya apatya is clear now. Yeah, this is just the shloka of what I said just now. Yogi should eat those kind of food which will give you the strength, energy. Goduma, sali, yava, shastika, these are all rice, wheat, all such things. What I explained just. Okay. The food should be sweetened. Sweetened as in not exactly put sugar and sweeten it. Now, some vegetables are naturally sweet. So every vegetable has carbohydrates, right? Every vegetable has little amount. So which is naturally sweetened. This milk and all is naturally sweet. You need not add sugar. Right? We have this habit of putting sugar in everything, but food which are naturally sweetened, you need not add any sugar. So those kind of food and greasy food should be made with ghee. That will help them in digestion. Right? And it will help them to balance the doshas in the body. I was talking that day, about doshas, right? Vata, Kapha and Pitta. Tumors. In English, it is called tumors. Okay. So it will help to balance the three doshas in the body. Okay. So you can have milk, butter, ghee, all these things you can. Yeah. Now this can also come under diet. Okay. So what we have done, topic wise, we have picked up the shlokas and put under the one topic. So that you all don't have to, run here and there. So if you're talking about diet, yogic diet, you can, on the top, you can give the top as yogic diet. So first you should say this. Okay, Susnigdha Maduram and all. And these two shlokas, whatever meaning you should say. And then you should say, again, Swamiji has talked about food which are pathya and which are apathya. You have to eat and not eat. Bas, isi mein 2 minutes ho jaye. Okay. Susnigdha Maduraharash Chaturtamsha Vivarjitaha Vunjyate Shiva Samprityai Mitahar Sa Uchyati. Now, Mitahara word, where did you hear? I also told you, we will discuss again. When we were talking about Yama, right? Then this Mitahara came. Then I told that we will discuss later on what is Mitahara. Achha, so, what is this Susnigdha Madurahara? Susnigdha means it should be greasy, sticky. Greasy, sticky means you should add ghee. You should make food with ghee. Madhurahara. Madhurahara, it should be naturally sweetened. The food should be cooked with ghee and it should be naturally sweetened. Chaturtamsha vivarjitaha. Chaturtamsha, 1/4. Vivarjitaha, you should keep it free. 1/4 of your stomach. Suppose if your stomach is so big, what you should do? The above 1/4 portion, you leave it free and the remaining 3/4 you can eat. You fill the remaining 3/4 of your stomach with food and the remaining 1/4 you keep it free. Why you should keep it free? Bunjyate Shiva Samprithye. It is like an offering to Lord Shiva. Okay, it is like an offering to Lord Shiva. So that is why, and this kind of diet is called Mitahara. Okay. You should eat only that 3/4 of your hunger should be satisfied and the food should be well cooked. It should be cooked with ghee and it should be naturally sweet and it should be eaten and the remaining 1/4 is an offering to Lord Shiva. So give the topic as yogic diet and all these things what we did just now. Okay. Then how else should the moderate diet be? Mitahara. Moderate diet. Mitahara. In English we call it as just like that, moderate diet. But you can say it as Mitahara only. Pushtam sumaduram snigdam gavyam dhatu praposhanam manobilashitam yogyam yogi bhojanam ashare. Pushtam sumaduram. Pushtam means it should be nutritious. Sumaduram. Sumaduram means it should be sweet, naturally sweet. Gavyam should always take cow's milk only. Cow's milk. Dhatu praposhanam. This will give we call strength to your dhatus in the body. How many dhatus are there? Sapta dhatu, which I'll tell you later. Rakta, Mamsa, Majja, Meda, all that. 7. This thing is there. Sapta dhatus. So to make it strong, to make the dhatus strong. So the food should be like that, to make your dhatus very strong. And how it should be? Manobilashitam yogyam. It should be very pleasing to the mind of that yogi. Bhojanam acharet. He should eat that kind of bhojan. That kind of food. Right? So, in yogic diet, the 60, 66 and all that, 61, 62, that is patya apatya. All this will come under yogic diet. Now, yuvo vriddho ati vriddho va vayadito durbalo apiva means yuvo. Now he is saying here that anybody can practice Hatha Yoga. Anybody can practice. Who all can practice? A young person can practice. Vriddho, old man. Old man can practice. Ati vriddho, very, very old man. They also can practice. Vyadito, vyadi. A person who is having a vyadi can also practice. See how well he is. Durbal, the one who is weak also can practice. All these people, abhyasa, they can do abhyasa of the Hatha Yoga sadhana and they can get siddhi, they can get success. Provided what? Sarva Yogeshva Tanritah. Provided that person is not lazy. Okay, if you give up your laziness, you will get practice, you can practice, but if you don't give up your laziness, then no matter how strong you are, you will never get success in. It should be regular sadhana, day in, day out, day in, day. Regular sadhana should be good. Okay? So that is the meaning of this. This will not come under diet though, but you can just, this is for your, when you become a teacher, you can use this. If anybody says, no, oh, I'm too fat, oh, my knee is paining, I cannot do it. Like that, if anybody says, इसीलिए मेरा वो आसन नहीं हो रहा है, like that, if anybody says, then you should quote this. Okay. Then, kriya yuktasya siddhihi syadat kriyasya katam bhave na shastra pata matrena yoga siddhi prajayate. What he is saying? One, if you're lazy, you will not get success. He's saying even if you're sick, you're old, then also you will get success. But for that, you have to practice regularly. And now he's saying you will not get success just by looking at a yogi. Huh? Suppose you see a yogi, just by imitating him, by wearing a dress like him, by doing action like him, you will not get success in Hatha Yoga. Okay? Or just by telling all the, some people, they know the Shastra by heart. They have too much memory, no? They know the full Shastra by heart, they know. Right? That will also not give you success. Even if I know the full Hatha Yoga Pradipika by heart, then I will tell one shloka after another shloka, then also you will not get success. Okay? Na Shastra Pata Matrena. Just by studying the Shastras, you will not get success. Okay? Then how will you get success? Again is saying, practice. Practice, practice. Sadhana, sadhana, sadhana. That alone will give you success, and there is no doubt in this. Okay? Again he says, na vesha dharanam siddhe karanam chatak katha kriyaivam karanam siddhe satya me tanna samshaya. Now also there are many yogis, many masters. Big stories they will tell. They will not quote anything from the text, but they will tell the stories so beautifully that people will get attracted. And now also people are having fan following. So many fans all over the world they are having. Many big gurus, famous gurus. But if you ask them one shloka or one sutra, yoga sutra, they will not know. But still, the way they say is so attractive. The way they conduct is so attractive. People go, but he will also not get success. He's only earning money. And the followers. And mostly, who are the followers who make them famous? All educated and rich people. Very rich people, they don't know what to do with their money. And very highly educated people who boost their ego, their intelligence. Only such people go. And they are nicely making money because of these. You will not see any one poor people in that group. Such people. You will not see any one poor people. Okay, so this is what happens. So we have to be careful. So, na vesha dharanam siddhe karanam. Nicely, they will tell all big stories. Okay. So that also is not going to help. So just give me one moment. Sir, can you stop the recording now? That we'll discuss. We'll discuss about those asanas. These some of the asanas will come only in the theory. So you don't have to worry much about it. I told you, the Siddhasan, Kurmasan, they all will come in the theory. Kurmasan, Kukutasan. Okay, they all will come under theory. So you don't have to worry much about it. Uttana Kurmasan. So we'll begin with Dhanurasa. Okay. So what is there in your practical, that we will begin.
Niskaran this, madam, Niskaran this PPT.
Huh?
Niskaran this PPT. Dhanurasa का slide है.
Sir, I cannot hear you.
धनुरासन का slide है क्या? Niskaran this PPT.
नहीं सर, वो पीपीटी में उतना ही है. मैं दूसरा निकाल रही हूँ, वो सब बाद में डिस्कस कर सकते. Okay, so we'll just one second, we'll just share. Why is not happening? I'm just unable to share. 1 second. I'm unable to share. No? Just 1 minute.
No, madam, you open and keep it, no, minimize it, and then reduce this and join that.
सर वो तो पता है सर, पर ये नहीं आ रहा है ना. हाँ, हाउ आई गॉट इट. एक्चुअली पहला वाला स्टॉप शेयर मैंने किया ही नहीं था, इसलिए हो रहा है. Okay, so what I said, we will do. Okay, so we will do Dhanurasana. Now, how to do this Dhanurasana? You have to Dhanur. First of all, the meaning of the word Dhanurasana. Dhanur means so bow. So you should say the final posture of Dhanurasana looks like a bow, resembles a bow. So it is called Dhanurasana. And how it has to be done? It says that Padangushthautu Panibhyam Grihitva Shravanavadhi Dhadurakarshanam Kuryat Dhanurasanam Uchyate. He says that you have to lie on your abdomen, okay, and then fold your legs from behind. I'm sorry. Then catch hold of your toes. Like this, from behind here to catch hold of your toes. Okay? Can you imagine that Dhanurasana? Lie down on your abdomen, catch hold now of your toes from with your hand. You stretch your hands behind and catch hold of your toes. So that is what he just said in this. That's what he says. Catch hold, having caught the toes of the feet with both hands. Okay. And in the shloka, how it is given? Grihitva Shravanavadi. Shravana means ears. Ears. So from behind, you should catch hold of the toes and lift your leg. But in practical, we don't do like that. Okay. In practical, what we do? Normally, we take the hands behind. So, but this much only you can tell. And they will ask you the benefits of Dhanurasana. Okay. So, you can list down the benefits of Dhanurasana. Imagine the posture. You're lying on your abdomen, right? So, you can imagine. So, you can write the benefits of the Dhanurasana. Yes. What is the main benefit for Dhanurasana? The full weight falls on your lower abdomen. Correct? So that means, first, at the muscle level, you explain the benefit. Then second, at the organ level, which organs are getting affected. Okay? So this homework can you do? Benefits of Dhanurasana. Let's do. Then next is Matsyasana. Matsyasana means fish posture. Okay. Just a moment. I'll just show you the. In Matsyasana, what you will do? The final posture of your body looks like that of a fish. Okay. So that is Matsyasana. Okay. So in how you will do Matsyasana? First you have to do Padmasana. Padmasana you know, right? Cross one leg on top of the other, Padmasana. You have to sit in Padmasana. And then what you should do? You should take the help of your elbow, lie down. After going into Padmasana, you have to lie down and then with both your fingers, you have to hook your toes like this. Hook your toes, pull it, and then this is also in theory. It is not in our practical exam. It is not there. Dhanurasana is there in the practical exam. Okay, this will come as a theory question. It won't come as a practical. Because in your practical syllabus, Matsyasana is not given. Okay, practical syllabus is different, theory syllabus is different. Okay, so you go on doing tick mark, where and all from this text, which practical will come, that I'll tell you, you tick mark. Rest all will come in the theory. So you have understood the meaning of Matsyasana? Matsya means fish. The final posture resembles a fish. So it is called a Matsyasana. And you have to sit in Padmasana, lie down, okay. Raise your head and keep your crown on the mat. And then with both your hands, you have to hook your toes. Acha. Now what is the benefit? Here in the text, it is benefit is given. In Dhanurasana text, benefit is not given. Probably they did not give much importance to it. But here in Matsyasana, in the shloka itself, the benefit is given. What benefit is given? It increases the appetite. Okay. And it destroys many diseases. Okay. This is the second one, which is given in the shloka. And it helps to awaken the Kundalini. You can write this because it is given in the text. It helps to awaken the Kundalini. What is the first one? Increases the appetite. नहीं, बाकी के benefits है बहुत सारे. But what is given in this shloka, that I am telling. Okay. First, it increases the appetite. It helps to destroy many diseases. It helps to awaken the Kundalini. And the last one, Chandra Stiratvam cha dadati pumsam. That means it prevents the nectar which is coming from the moon. Okay, it prevents the nectar from shedding. Now, what we say normally in yoga, Tantra yoga, na, we say that the nectar is here, the moon's, the soma ras we say, no, nectar. That is here. But here means behind. Here. Okay, in between the eyebrows, behind. That is nectar. So in normal course, and where is Surya? So Chandra is here. Where is Surya? Surya means it is in the abdomen. Heat. It is because of the heat the food gets digested. No? So that is Surya. So in the normal course, what is happening? That nectar, moon's nectar, is falling. It is shedding into the Surya and it is getting wasted. And in this asana, because you are lifting the head and putting the crown on the mat, you have to put your crown on the mat, right? So it will prevent the nectar from getting wasted, or it will prevent the nectar from shedding. Okay. Again, this is not there in your practical syllabus, but it will surely come in the theory. Paschimuttanasana. Yes, this is there, very much there in the practical. You can put a tick mark. Dhanurasana, tick mark for practical. Paschimuttanasana, tick mark for practical. Achha, how to do this Paschimuttanasana? You might have done. Stretch your legs in the front. And what we have to do? Yes, bend down and catch hold of your toes. And you have to pull the toes. And when you pull your toes, what will happen? As an opposite reaction, this is the action, correct? Pulling the toe is the action. So what is the reaction? What is the reaction, opposite reaction?
The abdomen
body
goes
goes
in and the spine.
Anji? Yes, yes.
Our body will go in front. So the
Yes.
spine will get stretched.
Yes, perfect. When you bend down, and what you said, Parul, you also said something.
Yeah, the abdomen naturally is pulled inside and the spine
Yes.
elongates.
Yes, yes, very good. Spine elongates. Very good. Both of you have understood the Paschimottanasana. Acha, now you have admitted that the spine elongates. Correct? So it is here in the shloka. Just see what they have said. This is what you said. And you see what is said in the shloka. After stretching, what will happen? After stretching the feet, the toes, after grasping both the feet, then what will happen? The forehead comes down and your spine stretches fully, completely it stretches. This is called Paschimuttanasana. Okay. Now, what are the benefits? This you have to write down only. You have no, if it is there in the shloka, you have to write down. If it is not there in the shloka, then by looking at the asana, you have to find out what are the benefits. Okay. Just now you said the spine is elongated. Okay. Now, what did I say? The three principal nadis in Hatha Yoga, three principal nadis. What is this?
Ida, Pingala, Shushumna.
Yes, very good. Ida, this is Ida, left, Pingala, right, and the one which goes in between is Shushumna. So when you do this, what happens? The spine gets stretched, correct? So the Sushumna Nadi will get opened up. So prana starts flowing through the Sushumna Nadi. One method is what? I told you that Nadi Shuddhi. It will get balanced and the prana will flow through the Sushumna, correct? In this Paschimuttanasana also, what will happen? When the spine elongates, that is where the Kundalini is there. I mean, not Kundalini, those 7 chakras are situated there. You cannot see them, okay? It is just running parallel to the spine. You can see the spine, but you cannot see these chakras. Okay? So through that, prana, sushumnas, through the sushumna, the prana starts flowing through sushumna. Okay? And what is the second benefit? It kindles your gastric fire, digestive fire. Right? It kindles your digestive fire. I told you, Surya, where it is located in the abdomen. So it will kindle the digestive fire. And this is very important. It reduces obesity. Okay, reduces obesity and it cures almost all, there are some diseases of the men. Like what you call, in those days, they will not tell impotency and all, they will not tell. So this is the reproductive system. Right? To cure those diseases. Okay? So you write down the benefits on your notebook only, which is given in the shloka. Then afterwards, you don't have to run here. And the next is Mayurasana. Again, why it is called Mayurasana? The finer posture resembles a peacock. So it is called Mayurasana. And once again, this is there in the theory. This is not there in the practical. Theory, it is very much there. They can ask anything. Now, how will you do Mayurasana? Mayurasana, like this. You have to join your hands. Keep your palms on the floor. And you on this elbow, you have to keep your belly button. Can you imagine? You are able to imagine. Next time, what I will do, I'll show you all the pictures. Okay. Join like this. Keep your palms down and this on your belly button. Okay. And after keeping in the belly button, what you have to do? Push yourself in the front and raise your legs. Your upper body also get raised. So your whole body is balancing on this elbow. This is called Mayurasana. Okay, in very simple words, I'm telling you, this is called Mayurasana. Okay, now what are the benefits? Again, you write down the benefits of Mayurasana. Again, this asana destroys all kind of diseases. It removes abdominal disorders. It is given in the shloka. Of all abdominal disorders caused due to imbalance in Vata, Kapha and Pitta. Okay, Vata, Kapha and Pitta. And this asana is so powerful that it can digest any kind of food. Okay. Or sometimes you do overeating. So this can digest that also. It increases the appetite. And it can even digest a deadly poison. Now, what is this deadly poison? Kalakuta. You can use this word Kalakuta. It can come in the multiple choice questions also. And all the 4 choices will look similar. But you have to find out which is most appropriate. You will feel, oh, I chose the correct answer only. Like that you will feel. Kalakuta. This is the peculiarity. I mean, it's a special benefit. This benefit, the other asana does not have. So, if you see Kalakuta in the multiple choice, you have to tick the Kalakuta for Mayurasana. Okay. Otherwise, you have to choose the closest answer. Okay. Understood this? And the last one is Shavasana. Shavasana. This is very simple. Uttanam Shavavat Bhumau Shayanam Tat Shavasanam. Shavasanam Shanti. Yes.
Ma'am,
Divya?
can you give example of Kalakuta, deadly poison? I'm not understanding that.
Okay. There is a snake called Kalakuta. One, if it bites, no, I mean, if it stings, that person cannot escape. The death is for sure. So he's saying like that, even that kind of poison also, this asana will help you to digest. Kalakuta, it's a snake poison. Correct? Clear, na? So here, Shavasana, you have to just lie down on the mat like a dead body, like a corpse. But your eyes are closed, but you are awake. Your eyes are closed. Because you should be aware of your relaxation. If you go to sleep, then where is the question of relaxation? No. Just simple physical relaxation you will get. Like how in the night you sleep, like that. But if you want actual relaxation, it looks like Shavasana. What it does? Chitta Vishranta Karakam. Chitta means your mind. Your mind also, it relaxes. So for that, you have to be aware. Then only you can say like that. Huh? So, iska benefit kya hai? It removes fatigue and gives rest to the mind. Okay, this is the benefit of Shavasana. Okay. Now, all these 84 asanas, Siddha, Padma, Simha, all that we have done, right, yesterday. Isn't it? From this, what is important? Can you repeat the 4 important asanas which Swatmaram Suri has told?
Siddham, Padmam, Simham, Bhadram.
Bhadra. Okay. Then out of that, the Siddham has got 3 names. Okay. Those 3 names also you should learn. Okay. Siddham ka 3 names kya hai? Vajra. है ना? Vajra, Mukta, Gupta. Vajrasan, Muktasan, Guptasan. These are the 3 names for other names for Siddhas. Now all this will come under multiple choice. Okay. And how many asanas did Lord Shiva teach? 84. 84. And out of which, how many asanas did Swami Swatmaramji Suri?
15.
15. So in Natya Pradipika, there are 15 asanas. Okay. So all this is done. That Padmasana also we did yesterday. Okay. Simhasan. How to do Simhasan? This is also theory. It's not practical. Like Vajrasan, you have to sit and separate your knees and you have to keep your palms like this down and put your like this here. So that is Simhasana. Okay. And okay, so all these asanas are done. And Patya, Apatya we did just now. Only what we did not do yesterday, this list of asanas. So in Hatha Yoga Pradipika, you have only 2 asanas. Okay. Which one? For practical. For practical. Yes. Dhanurasana and
Paschimottanasana.
and Shavas.
Okay, not Paschimottanasana, ma'am. You mentioned that.
Yes, it is there. Paschimottanasana is there. It is there in the practical syllabus. So three. Dhanurasana. Then you will ask where are the remaining asanas. For the practical list of asanas, did you open? Did you open and see? Open and see. The remaining asanas are there in Geranda. Okay. Gerandas. Patya, I have told you, injurious. Sorry, Apatya, I have told you. All this we did just now. And we did Patya also just now. Right? And then all that you will get success only if you practice. Otherwise, just by imitating the yogis, you will not get. Okay. So now the first chapter, what all are going to come in the exam? The first chapter is Om. Correct? Now what we will do? Only 5 minutes are there. You want to ask any questions?